Hi guys, I'm Izwan and I'm from PwC. I'm here to give you a sneak peek into what it's like working at PwC. Not too long ago, I was a university student just like you all, part of the connected generation. And being part of the connected generation means that we have access to information whenever we want, and more often than not, this is information what we want, because we get to choose which information we access, and this may be for work or play. More often than not play, of course, because there's so many distractions like Twitter and Foursquare and Facebook and all that. We have to get access to work information, and this means going to the library or going on the websites, on the university websites and all that. And this experience on gathering information helped me in my transition to PwC, because in PwC, information sharing is the norm and it's part of our culture, be it within Malaysia or on the global network as well. So we always have information that will help us out, be it to improve the quality of our work or increase our productivity and greatly increase the value for our client.
I'm lucky enough to be in the industry that I'm really interested in, with very supportive managers. They let me try out all the clients that I'm interested in, which include asset management companies, unit trust fund, real estate, and sometimes private equities.
So you get a chance to work with different industries. You're not only confined to oil and gas or to telecommunications. You can do whatever you want. And I think the best thing about my job is the people I work with. I think they're very helpful, especially since I'm not from an accounting background.
In our MMG unit, we deal with various type of businesses, from logistics, manufacturers, traders, human resources, anything other than finance related. And for me, at this point, I want to learn about as many businesses as possible. And I'm not the kind of guy who likes to stay at one place for a long time. So the audit experience really suits me, because you don't really stay at one client for maybe 2 or 3 months, but you actually move from one place to another. So that's really exciting to me.
The reason for me joining consulting was because it provided me with an element of change, and it also provides us with challenges that we will need to go through in our daily work. A day in the life of a consultant could vary depending on the projects that we're on, and also the positions that we hold. So it could vary from having client meetings to pitch a proposal, up to working closely with the client on a day-to-day basis. We also do a lot of industry research, also networking with partner firms globally to gain insight and knowledge, and we also do a lot of background work working in teams. So a big element of this job would be that we have to work a lot in teams.
One day you could be working on a corporate responsibility awards program with the leading media in Malaysia. The next day you could be handling a potentially sensitive situation with the media. And then another day you could be running a big client event, or figuring out how can I leverage the latest social media tools to best profile our firm. It's a challenge, but it's really exciting.
Everything we do is different. There's no set practices to what we do. It's not like you go in and you have to open up this file and follow these 10 steps and do that every single day. Because every project you work on is different, and every team you work with is different as well. So the fact is, we work in projects with teams of about 4 to 5, can be more.
Yes,
and so you're always with different people.
I may also spend part of my day in what we like to call huddles. So they're quick, informal meetings where we get together to check on the progress of various projects we're working on, whether it's a rebranding initiative or a new web portal we're developing. So this helps us to get together, make sure there are no roadblocks, and brainstorm ideas. Yeah, a lot of the time we also meet quickly to catch up and think of new ideas, new ways to better market our firm.
Actually, sometimes when we have to meet our deadlines, we might need to work very hard and very late.
We will face pressures from clients on delivering on tight deadlines. However, the satisfaction and also the appreciation that we get from the clients actually makes it all worthwhile.
But in my case, well, of course, there are so many things to be done in audit, and then you have so little time. The deadline is very, very tight, and expectations is very high, both from client's perspective and from our partners and managers' perspective. But at the end of the day, you want to learn as much as possible, and the experience is really rewarding. I mean, you really learn a lot.
The most challenging part of my job is being able to deal with different projects at a time. Sometimes we have to deal with 8 or 9 projects at a time, and it really helps if you know how to manage your time, how to prioritize, and that's the most important and the most challenging aspect of my job.
So I have to be able to flex both my personal and my working style, whether it's dealing with the media, our internal clients, or even my team members. So it can be a challenge, but it's exciting.
It is challenging because it's a very, very packed program. Imagine studying the materials that one usually goes through in a year or 2, but we did in 6 weeks.
It was really tough. Initially, I wouldn't lie. Initially, it's tough because you have to take in a lot of information in a short space of time, because you are in a job where everybody wants everything done yesterday.
Of course, there have been some tough times. Of course, you'll have the late hours occasionally and the demanding superiors and all that, but it's a part and parcel of the job, and it's not, I would say it probably accounts for about 10 to 15% of the time that you spend, so we just take it as a whole.
As time goes by, because you've been through the heartbeat, you tend to know what to expect next. You tend to know, alright, previously I did it like this, and now I know it's going to be like this. So in a way, experience builds confidence. Simply as that.
We are all fresh in the concept, and you have loads of tests and exams here and there. So in terms of managing the course itself, it's a challenge. But thank God we have the support from the lecturers and the teammates. It can be done.